Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is April 30th, 6:16 p.m. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about today. I'm just jumping into it blind. So, here we go. Here's the engine. Let me full screen it. You see this little, oh god, I'm drawing voxels already. So, you see my little guy. I can zoom in, I can zoom out. Here we can pick up items. He has like a sword and shield equipped now. You can punch with them. I pressed I think I've already been over this last month, but yeah, so you can pick up items. I think I've already demonstrated all of this. But the real addition is that I have my own UI system now. So, like you saw that, whatever that was last month, I can make it larger if I drag on it. This is our inventory. I can click different items and click them around. I can press the number keys so we can select stuff in our hands that we have equipped. So it's kind of like Dark Souls. You have a left and a right hand thing equipped. You can click them into different slots. You can dock these windows, so I can drag this window over others and dock them together. And then you see these little things I can tab between. I have debug windows. I have a text window. Hello, but it's way too Jello. Yeah, I wrote Jello. Yeah, but yeah, I have a little text editor that'll come later. It's a little surprise. I have debug stuff. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But I really got fed up with bgfx and all these libraries that I was using. I wrote, once I went through the 2 weeks of writing all of this from scratch, I realized, I don't even need any fucking engines I don't even need any libraries anymore. Why the fuck am I using any libraries? So I just had a little mental breakdown and I went crazy and I just started learning Vulkan. I tried to learn Vulkan last year, but the tutorial that I went through was object-oriented and shitty. And so I was like, I don't want to touch it. I'll just use bgfx instead. But starting April 15th, I just went through the entire Vulkan tutorial again, and I just started testing out everything that I would want in my engine. In here, I have a dynamic texture that I'm uploading from the CPU, kind of like a software renderer. Behind that, you can see the items, you can see text, you can see my little cubes. I can render these cubes. I can render. Oh yeah, this is a really shitty ray tracer. If I move it around, I locked it to the upper left screen, so it's really shitty. I'm still trying to figure out the ray tracing, but I don't need it. It would just be a nice thing to have. This thing right here is a voxel, it's the same vertex pulled voxel thing. This is a little, this little room right here is the Viking room from the Vulkan tutorial. I could even, I could hot reload it. I can show you hot reloading, the shader hot reloading. It's really easy to do. If I can find the correct shader I'll just swap these out. I'll go back to it and we'll hot reload it. Now you can see that we're seeing all the normals. I just apply the normal colors. So I basically figured out the Vulkan renderer from scratch. It's all my own code. I'm not using any libraries except for the STB libraries to load in textures and text. But that's just binary parsing, and I'm really shitty at binary parsing. So another thing that I wanted to work on is if I go to WinLabor, that's the engine name. I'll enable this little parse test and I'll recompile it. I wrote I'll compile this. Let me show you the build script. So in the other engine, let me just compare the build scripts real quick, just so you can get an idea. So this is the build script for the new engine. I don't know why that is still there. I don't want that. And then here is the build list for the other engine. It's fucking, what, 600 lines. I was also targeting Linux, so that's where a lot of bloat is coming from. But CMake is hot fucking garbage. You just need to compile all your code with cl.exe, which is the C runtime library for Windows. And then you're good to go. And it's so easy and it compiles way faster. Blah, blah, blah. So let me just compile it. And then I'll just show you the little binary parsing test that I wrote. So I'm parsing an MP4 file and I'm just printing it all out to human readable format. So I'm the whole reason I'm doing any of this, I'm making a game engine from scratch, but literally no one will ever play it or know or care. No one fucking cares. So I realized that, and I realized, well, the whole point of this is just to become a better programmer. And so another facet of that is just picking up all these side projects and also mushing them into my engine. So do I need an MP4 player? No, I'm just going to parse the first frame so I can see the binary data. So I'm just going to parse the binary data so I can extract the first frame and, see how it works. And then I'll just be better at binary packing and unpacking so I can get better at save files. So it all locks together. Like any little project you pick up, it just teaches you more about programming in general. So I'm just going to keep being a schizoid and writing everything from scratch. I think this next month I'm just going to be porting everything over in my own matrix math library, so I don't need to rely on any other shitty hot garbage object oriented library. So it's all from scratch, and I can reuse it for the rest of my life because it's all my own code. So that's what I've been doing. I'm going to keep doing it, and it's been cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.